Finally on to chaos and confusion at today's LA Police Commission, moments after someone throws a powdery substance at Chief Beck.
The room had to be cleared and police detained 2 women after that wild scene. CBS 2's Dave Lopez was at that meeting when it happened.
He's live at police headquarters with details on what led up to it. Dave.
Well, this was quite a meeting. There had been some problems with the police commission at meetings before, being disrupted. Actually had to stop the meetings and clear the room, but this one went over the top. What you're about to see was taken by the Channel 35 cameras. That's a city-owned television station. They record all of the police commission meetings. Our cameras were there as well, but this is what Channel 35 captured right when it happened.
Next time. I ain't scared. Let's go. See, man, shut up. You touch me at home. I swear to God.
This is when it happened. A substance believed to be human ashes dumped on Charlie Beck at today's police commission meeting.
I ain't scared.
We have slowed it down so you can see the white powdery substance thrown all over the chief as he was sitting there.
I'm going to ask you to leave the meeting.
I am. That's Waukesha.
Officer.
She's going to stay with you.
Take her into custody.
You going to take her in custody?
That's the voice of Chief Beck saying, take her into custody. And she was. Later identified as Sheila Hines, who is the aunt of Waukesha Wilson, who 2 years ago died while in police custody. It was ruled a suicide and has been very controversial. And members of her family and sources have told me that what was thrown on the chief was, in fact, the ashes of Miss Wilson.
Very calm voice. He never got up. He never lunged. He never made a move, really.
No, Chief Beck doesn't need to do that. He's got a security detail, and they immediately took action.
I'm going to ask you to leave the meeting.
It was at that time when most people on the commission realized that the chief had been hit with something. One commissioner who did not want to go on camera told me, clearly, it looked like ashes to me. A second woman, Melina Abdullah, was also arrested and taken into custody. And Ms. Hines, I am told, has been booked for battery on a police officer, Chief Beck. I was also told this is the first time in the history of the police commission that a meeting has been canceled because someone was arrested for battery on the police chief.
A piece of paper was dropped on the table. That's it.
But nothing. But there were no. I mean, they weren't the ashes of your daughter.
I didn't see any ash. I didn't see nothing come out the paper.
The mother of Miss Wilson denying that her sister threw anything on the chief. But the hazmat team clearly took a substance out of the room and off the chief's suit. And lab tests will determine what exactly was it that was thrown on the chief. I am told that some of that substance got on the face of the chief. He was medically looked at, checked out, and given a clearance. He's just fine. As for the 2 women who were taken into custody, they will be charged with misdemeanors, I am told. They've been in behind bars practically all day long, but should be released sometime tonight. Back to the studio.
Daddy. Okay. More boy shit. More than the tape. Reading over on the track. Look, try and make a play. Hey, hey, try and make a play. Hey, hey, we try and make a play. Hey, hey, trying to make a play. Okay, okay, look, let's go. Hold up, ready, break, make a play. Let's make a play, let's make it. Quarterback, this shit is say today. Hey, say today. Go. The bigger the risk, bigger the pay. Let's get paid, pay. Gamble with this shit, Russian roulette. Hey, 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 hey. Hold up, ready, break, let's make a play. Let's make a play. Hey, quarterback, this shit, say today. Hail Mary. The bigger the risk, bigger the pay. Let's get paid, let's get. Gamble with this shit, Russian roulette. Hey, hey, hey. Nigga be sneaking, I know they ain't true. Heard you a faking, I know that ain't you. I miss a hater like I'm on my shoe. Watch for the curve, cause they might switch a route. I know they sneaking, I bet they a squeal. Must be on dope, but they popping them pills. Sneaking nigga, gon' by holding the wheel. These niggas fishing, they know when they're real. No T.I., you know these niggas ain't safe. Bitch on the truth, you can't look in my face. Catch me your body for I catch a case. I stay 100 like back in the day. Anyway, that they go hard like a charger. I beat the bullshit and dodge. Fuck a reviver. Come through the beat with the chopper. Break down my problem and solve. Fuck them up fat for the fetty. Deion Sanders this shit. Niggas ain't ready. I run it back. Just for them stats. Get with this shit. Make a play, Jack. Let's go. Hold up. Ready, break, make a play, let's make a play, let's make it. Quarterback, this shit is say today, hey, say today. Go. The bigger the risk, bigger the pay, big get paid, hey. Gamble with this shit, Russian roulette. Hey, 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 hey. Hold up, ready, break, let's make a play, let's make a play, hey. Quarterback, this shit, say today. Hail Mary. The bigger the risk, bigger the pay. Let's get paid, let's get. Gamble with this shit, Russian roulette. Hey, hey, hey.
Pockets on swole, thanks to your girlfriend. Game so smooth, send that bitch on the whirlwind. Break a big scholar, space age like I'm 8 ball. Send her on a mission, of the gas down to 85, hit 220 to the jack, blow the little money, but I quick a nigga get it back. I'ma grind all the time, nigga, fuck what you heard. Now I'm slanging words, I mean verbs, like I'm slanging birds. Gotta calm my damn nerve, gotta roll this fucking blunt, nigga on the come up, gotta stack some funds up.
Let's go, huddle, ready, break, make a play, let's make a play, let's make it. Quarterback, this shit is say today, hey, say today. The bigger the risk, bigger the pay, bigger pay, hey. Gamble with this shit, Russian roulette. Hey, 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 hey. Huddle, ready, break, let's make a play, let's make a play. Hey, quarterback, this shit, say today. Hail Mary, the bigger the risk, bigger the pay. Let's get paid, let's get. Gamble with this shit, Russian roulette. Hey, hey, hey.
A 95-year-old woman in Florida was arrested after slapping her granddaughter in the face with a slipper. Hattie Reynolds called police and told them her 46-year-old granddaughter wouldn't get out of bed and wouldn't stop running the air conditioner. She said she didn't want to get herself into trouble, but then a shouting match between the two ended with Hattie slapping her granddaughter again with a slipper. Daytona Beach police say even though she wasn't a threat, they had to arrest Hattie due to state laws on domestic violence. The chief added, though, that they made her as comfortable as possible for her night in jail. She was released the next day. The granddaughter did not press charges. Matt Urish for CBS Philly.
Under country. Lean another football player. Get your bullet like a football player. Lean another football player. Okay. Get your bullet like a football player. Hey. Lean another football player. Hey. Get your bullet like a football player. Okay. Lean another football player. Okay. Get your bullet like a football player. Lean another football player. Get your bullet like a football player. Lean another football player. Get your bullet like a football player. Lean another football player. Get your bullet like a football player. Lead another football player. Get you running like a football player. Fell asleep at the intersection. Chest ball, Bill Smith and Wesson. Catch a bullet like an intersection. Take it down, they ain't second guessing. Sandbar make your head mumble. Sound on make your head tumble. 4-5 make your ass stumble. 100 rounds sound like thunder. The 100 round make your bang fumble. Pick it up, run it back, get my money back. Get your bullet like a running back. Quarterback, you done this ain't got me 100 racks. Stuff all around the way. I'ma let that AK spray. I'ma put that bitch in your face. You know I claim way safe. When the shot is blast, I shot his face. Put his ass in a body bag. No hesitation, no lollygag. Zip him up, take him out. Put his 80 down on my bank account. I'ma show your ass what you ain't about. Send that, got me blanking out. Football got me laying out. Lean another football player. Get your bullet like a football player. Lean another football player. Get your bullet like a football player. Lean another football player. Get your bullet like a football player. Lean another football player. Get your bullet like a football player. Lean another football player. Get your bullet like a football player. Lean another football player. Get your bullet like a football player. Lean another football player. Get your bullet like a football player. Lean another football player. Get your bullet like a football player. I'm the boogeyman from Jack Afghanistan. Yeah, pistol play in a Jack pussy. Rob your ass in a black hoodie. Like a bulldog, I attack pussy. Yo, slave yard tryna bust blocks from the graveyard where we bust blocks. Kill cops, pill pop on the corner selling that real rock. I'm on footballs and bad bars. I done so soft and so hard. Calling shots like a line guard. Catch you slipping in the junkyard. I catch you whipping in the front yard. Reminiscing, I was in the kitchen, straight water whipping with your daughter drinking, sipping on my children. I run up on you with the mask up on me in the macaroni, didn't make it dance like Tony. Hard head, straight on the shooter. I'm on the hooker, I'm down to shoot you, I'm down to do you. My pockets so swole like a bitch is spiritual. My eyes rolling back, I'm on Medusa. On Medusa. Lead another football player. Get your bullet like a football player. Lead another football player. catch a bullet like a football player. Bleeding like a football player. Catch a bullet like a football player. Bleeding like a football player. Catch a bullet like a football player. Bleeding like a football player. Catch a bullet like a football player. Bleeding like a football player. Catch a bullet like a football player. Bleeding like a football player. Catch a bullet like a football player. Bleeding like a football player.
Dr. Dre tried but failed to stop one Pennsylvania doctor named Dreyon M. Birch's attempt to trademark the name Dr. Dre, spelled D-R-A-I, for his medical and motivational speaking services, his books, videos, podcasts, and other productions. Dr. Dre, with an E, thought the name could cause confusion between the two brands and falsely suggest a connection. His brand includes the popular headphones, of course, called Beats. Last week, the Trial and Appeal Board of the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office dismissed the case. Dr. Dre, with an E, didn't issue a comment after the ruling, but buried in a 49-page document, the other doctor is quoted as saying, quote, "I was just appalled how someone would think that I wanted to be them, and I actually went to medical school." Matt Uris for CBS Philly.
We need to stop for a second.
We need to hop in here, guys, with some breaking news. The President of the United States has just tweeted, "I'm pleased to inform you that Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is in the air and on his way back from North Korea with the three wonderful gentlemen that everyone is looking so forward to meeting. They seem to be in good health. Also good meeting with Kim Jong-un, date and place set." These are the last three American citizens who are being held captive in North Korea. These three men, two of them were held captive last year. One of them has been held captive since 2015 on charges of espionage. The president has teased that this moment may be coming in some tweets last week and comments again yesterday when he said that Mike Pompeo was in the air and on his way to North Korea. This was the hope that this would be a goodwill gesture from North Korea and from the leader there, Kim Jong-un, ahead of a meeting with the President of the United States here soon, that the President says the date and time have been set. But again, the three remaining Americans held captive in the United States, in North Korea, have now been freed. The President just announcing that.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.
That's 53-year-old Tyrone Carnegie walking out of the Southwest Atlanta Walmart when you see an officer stop him and then start beating him.
He's giving a verbal command as he's grabbing me, beating me at the same time, saying, "Get on the ground, get on the ground, get on the ground."
We counted the off-duty police officer who was working security for Walmart strike him with his baton at least 7 times.
My legs started giving out, and I said, "Whoa." And then that's when he jumped on my back and everything whatnot at the end. And I said, "Okay, here go my hands, man. What's the problem?"
He says the officer never asked for a receipt or told him why he was questioning him. Doctors say the repeated blows cracked 2 bones in his right leg and ruptured an artery.
New developments. In the last 2 hours, a former police officer learned his sentence for a 2014 attack. Video shows him beat a man he claims stole a tomato from Walmart. Channel 2's Craig Lucy is live at the federal courthouse in downtown Atlanta. Craig, this officer will now spend years in a federal prison.
Carol, I was in the courtroom when the judge handed down the sentence, so former Atlanta police officer Trevor King will spend 5 years in prison. This was a negotiated sentence after he was found guilty on 2 federal charges in December. Now, no cameras are allowed inside the federal courthouse, but we did see King's family walk out of the front doors. The former Atlanta police officer was working an off-duty security job at a Southwest Atlanta Walmart when he accused Tyrone Carnegie of stealing a tomato, which turns out he did pay for that tomato. I exclusively showed you this 2014 video of the officer using his baton and beating Carnegie, broke his leg in several spots. He was found guilty in December on those 2 federal charges. One was unreasonable force, the other for falsifying a police report. I did speak with King's attorney as well as Mr. Carnegie.
You know, heartbreaking for Mr. King, for his family. He's a father. He served his country in the military. He served the city of Atlanta as a police officer for 26 years. And again, you know, we are definitely devastated by this.
He got what he deserved, I believe, because I mean, that he did me wrong. So he finally got his chance to sit there and say, "How the heck did I get here?" That's how I said it when I was at Grady's Hospital. I said, "How the heck I get here?" I was